Well, my initial feelings are, of course, of joy, thrill, excitement that we have been able to complete 1 year, and this is Litera India office's first anniversary. I still remember the day when we started the India office in the middle of pandemic, and we were stressed on many ways, in the sense the uncertainties that the pandemic has brought. But the persistence, the belief of the exec team, of us, that we are on the right path. We stood our ground. We built the India office. We got the right people in, and it's really credit to the team that has come in. They have done a really tremendous job in terms of what was the ask for the first year. Of course, it was important for me that this thing is scalable for future. The way we are looking for Litera's growth, the exponential growth that we are looking forward to, the structure had to be scalable, and I'm quite enthusiastic and eager what the future holds for us on this foundation of first year. I think, of course, as building blocks, when you start an organization, you always like to build a good nucleus of team around you. I think people who come along does matter, and I'm so impressed with the way our team has reacted or responded to the challenges that had come across, especially as I mentioned earlier in terms of pandemic, the agility that the team has shown. I mean, look at the way of working that has changed completely in last 1 year. The way we used to work, we used to deliver, it has all changed. We are all working from our homes, but still trying to find ways to be as much effective and efficient. I think I've been pretty impressed with the way people have adapted to that. I mean, the dedication, the persistence. In fact, the enthusiasm of people and the dedication that I've seen, it has been more than I could have asked for. So I think that has been most impressive part of the last 1 year, whereby we have adapted to the needs. We are able to produce what we wanted to produce and what we are known for. I mean, when you talk about the priorities, when you are in the first year, there are, of course, quite a few priorities. As in any ongoing business, growing business, there are always conflicting priorities. But one thing we could very quickly realize because of the pandemic and the way COVID evolved, especially in India, unfortunately, was that we wanted to focus on the mental health and well-being of our employees. I think that quickly became our priority in parallel to the needs of the fast-growing organization. Be it the COVID support program that we built for the employees, be it the mental well-being program, be the other things that were run around this. I think that became our priority, that we make sure that we are connected and our employees' well-being is taken care of. I think culture is one of the most important aspects when you are building teams or when you are working, especially, of course, in these environments. I would like to believe that we have been able to build a very transparent, open and joyful, committed and collaborative culture between the teams. But of course, this has to be sensed by the team members as well. You know, we do have our set of values, our aspirations, and we take everybody through that. But my ask from each of the incoming people is not just imbibe those values, please help build those values as well, because at the end of the day, culture is built by the people who actually live it. So this has been my ask in some way, and in some way, you know, I try and make everybody accountable for that. Please help build the culture which you would like to live in, you can be proud of. And coming back to my original point, I think we have been reasonably successful in building that sort of culture whereby, you know, people can feel the joy of work, where they can realize their importance, where they can understand that the things are open and they can talk about their ideas, they can be creative about it. And of course, in any aspects, even I talked about mental well-being, even they can speak about the well-being in an open way, and we should create those forums, those cultures around that. When we talk about our future plans, the plan is all about expansion. The way we are growing at Litera globally and exponentially, that has to be supported from the India office as well, and in a big way. So we are planning for augmenting that growth from India office. I mean, if I talk about today, India houses almost all the business functions that are required, be it R&D, you talk about engineering, you talk about product or customer support, you talk about product management, you talk about sales or revenue operations, you talk about the legal function, or you talk about any enabling functions such as IT, HR and henceforth. So we will have to see exponential growth in each of the functions. So I actually look forward to the aspiring candidates who want to come and join us. In that sense, I remain more confident and committed than ever for our future growth plans and the contributions we can do to the industry we work in.